I've been living in the Netherlands for 7 years, so witnessed firsthand how prices changed here, especially last year because of the insanely high inflation. So, in this video I will share with you how to survive in the Netherlands. No, it's not that bad. Let's try again. In this video I will share with you how much the life in the Netherlands really costs and give you some tips on how to save up. If you're interested, continue watching. Rent in the Netherlands depends on the city where you live. If you want to live in Amsterdam by yourself, prepare to spend around 2,000 euros for an apartment. I know someone who just got a 2-bedroom apartment in Amsterdam Ring. It's an average apartment, nothing luxurious, it's even without a balcony, and she pays 2,200 euros per month. It's a lot of money. To me, the price-value ratio in Amsterdam is completely off, but I also understand that people pay not just for the place where they live, but they also pay for living in the capital, for the access to the variety that Amsterdam has to offer, and just this kind of vibe that, hey, I live in Amsterdam. So I completely understand this. But if you don't need it, consider other big cities like Den Haag, Utrecht, Rotterdam, Eindhoven. Utrecht would be the most expensive out of these four. In Eindhoven, in the city where I live, you'd pay around 1,200 euros for a 1-bedroom apartment. If it's furnished, the price will always be higher because the rental price already includes the furniture that you're renting every month. If you really don't want to buy your own furniture and if you want to just rent it, there are companies where you can rent furniture from. It sounds like the least economical decision, but I also understand that maybe you don't have the full amount to invest in furniture on one go, or if you're not sure that you are in the Netherlands for a long time. So depending on your situation, this can be an option that you might want to consider. The cost significantly depends on the energy label, but if you live on your own, account for around 100-200 euros per month. If you have gas, this number will be much higher, but the government nowadays offers some compensation. Check out the requirements on the website called rijksoverheid.nl. If you live on your own, you can expect to spend around 200-250 euros a month for groceries. I highly recommend checking out Dirk, Lidl and Aldi before you go to Albert Heijn and Jumbo. This is what I noticed Dutch people do, and you know, we should follow the Dutch when it comes to money, because these people really know how to save up and how to spend their money mindfully. So what I noticed the Dutch people do is that they first go to Lidl, they buy anything that you can put under the category essentials, and then they go to Albert Heijn for anything that Lidl doesn't offer. For example, Little Eindhoven doesn't have these croissants that are rolled in a pack and then you put them in the oven and then they pop out. So for this kind of things. And this strategy helps me save around 30-40% on groceries per month. It's also quite personal and depends on how often you want to go out and how much you drink or eat. I'll just give you a few examples. Pizza at Happy Italy would be around 12 euros, a glass of wine or beer would be around 5 euros, a cocktail will cost you around 12-15 euros, a dish in the middle class restaurant would be around 25 euros or so. In the Netherlands, healthcare insurance is mandatory. You have to pay for it. The prices rose significantly from previous year. So if in 2021 I paid 80, 2022 103, and now 125. I have the highest eigen risico. Basically, this is the amount you have to pay yourself before the insurance starts contributing to your healthcare cost. And obviously, the higher your eigen risico is, the lower the amount is that you pay every month. So if I decide to go through some medical investigation, I'd have to pay 885 euros myself, and only from that amount my insurer is going to contribute to my costs. That's why the Dutch are into planning, because if you know that next year you're going to get pregnant or want to get pregnant or planning on some sort of surgery, you need to change your insurance plan. And you cannot do it in the middle of the year, you can only do it on the 1st of January. This Eigenrisico doesn't apply for dental coverage though, so I have separately 75% of dental coverage. The other 25 I pay out of my own pocket. I hope I haven't confused you. If I have, go on the website called Independer. There you can fill in what you're looking for and you will get some options for your insurance, how much it will cost and what will be included. You will also get a €10 off on bol.com if you decide to book your insurance through Independer. You obviously have to pay tax here in the Netherlands, and in the Netherlands we have a progressive system, so the more you earn, the higher tax you pay. To give you an estimate, at least around 40% of your income will go to tax, which is a lot. I also pay trash tax, which is around €100 a year, and when I used to live in Amsterdam, Amstel, I also used to pay water tax. I still remember I was shocked as a student when I got this water tax, and I don't remember, it was 40 or 60 euros, and it's a lot of money for a student. I was like, really? Do I have to pay this? I had no clue that it exists. But yeah, I had to pay it in the end. There are other taxes you might have to pay if you have a car or if you have a pet. This might apply to you. If you have experience with this, please let us know in the comment below, because I'm really curious how it works. It starts at around €10 a month, and then it depends on what exactly you need and for how long you're willing to commit to this plan. I pay €18 a month and I have a 24-month contract. For me, it works fine. I'm not planning on leaving the Netherlands anytime soon. And then I have 20 gigabytes of data and 200 SMS and calls within EU. I think it's quite a good deal. There are basic options like Basic Fit or Fit for Free, where you could pay around €30 per month, and then there are fancier options like Wandelgem or David Lloyd, where you'd pay around €70–80 per month. I think there are discounts for students, but you'd need to check it out. I don't think it's representative if I tell you how much I spend on transportation every month, because in the end everybody is different, and I can imagine that when you just arrived in the Netherlands you want to explore different cities here, so your budget on transportation will be probably a bit higher than mine in the moment. I'll just give you a few examples on how much you'd spend on different routes. So if you go from Amsterdam to Utrecht, you'd pay €8.80, Amsterdam-Rotterdam €17.90, and Amsterdam-Eindhoven €25.70. In general, public transport in the Netherlands is extremely expensive, and only Dutch students get to enjoy it for free. International students still have to pay full price. I was a bit shocked, to be honest, because before I studied in Germany and it was free for me as a student, and in the Netherlands, yeah, as an international student, you just pay full price. There are ways to save up on this though. You can get a yearly membership called Flex Dal for Dale, and you pay €5.60 a month in subscription and get a 40% discount when traveling off-peak hours, in weekends or bank holidays. This discount applies to up to 3 people you are traveling with. So if I have this Dal for Dale subscription, my friend who doesn't have it and who is traveling with me can benefit from the 40% discount as well. Bicycle. Well, it's an important one in the Netherlands. So if you want to have a nice functional one, I'd say account for around €150 for a second-hand bike, right? We're talking second-hand. I'm sure there are cheaper options, but I don't know how good they are. And also in the Netherlands, always remember that if you're buying a bike for 20 or 30 euros, it can be stolen. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been trying to get my driving license since February or so, and in the Netherlands it's a very long, complicated process and it's very expensive. So I understand that many of you might already have it, and well done on this. It's incredible that you already have it. But if you don't, prepare to pay around 4,000 euros for 40 to 50 lessons. 40 to 50 lessons sounds like a lot, but it's the average in the Netherlands. It's how many lessons you need to get your manual driver's license. If you're interested in this topic, please let me know and I will record a separate video explaining the whole process from A to Z. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any question or if you just want to say hi, please feel free to hit me up on Instagram or leave your comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe because it greatly supports my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.